What's up, YouTube? It is your boy JB, and we are here today with the review for PValley Season 2, Episode number 2. The episode is titled 7 Pounds of Pressure, you guys. So, before we go ahead and jump into this review, guys, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel and are not subscribed, then I'm going to need you guys to do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know you can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to my channel, and turning on your post notifications. And with that, you guys, without further ado, let's discuss PValley Season 2, Episode 1. Not Episode 1, Episode 2, shall we? Down in the valley where the girls get naked. If you throwing bands, then you know she gon' shake it. 1, 2, break 'em. 3, 4, break 'em. These niggas grind hard, but these bitches grind harder. Climbing up the pole just to get out the bottle. The crowd below, stay ready for the show. The pimps, the dope. We make ballin' on the sky look easy. Look at my bitches gangster walking on the ceiling. Alright, you guys, so that's it. I don't want to say no more of it. But yeah, this is PValley. So we see as the Pynk is getting ready for the audition. So we see Big L. Big L was walking to the parking lot looking at all the girls. And then there was this one girl who had a big ass, and Big L liked her. Big L took a liking to her. He told one of the girls, he's like, you can go over there with the sweepers. She said, I don't look like one of them ugly ass sweepers. I was like, oh my God. So everybody goes in, and I will say one thing I noticed. It was a mixed crowd with the dancers. You had some women, you had a thick guy, and you had a small guy. I was like, okay, so the Pynk is inclusive. I was like, I fucks with it. I fuck with the Pynk being inclusive with men and women. So, this one big, what is her name? The big booty girl that Big L like. So we see her. She's trying to dance. The thing with the big booty girl is she can twerk. She can twerk her ass cheeks. That's all she got is twerking. And I'm like, okay. Some people, now when you in the club and you get a lap dance, you do want your stripper to be able to twerk that ass. Twerk that ass. Hey, throw that ass in a circle. 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 You know, you want your stripper to be able to throw that ass in a circle, you know? Bands will make cut-ins. Bands will make cut-ins. Like you want her to be able to, you know, pop it. Like you want that from your stripper. So that's all she can do, because baby girl tries to climb that pole. Baby girl couldn't get up the pole. The girl who could get up the pole was the one who said she ain't one of them ugly ass sweepers. And it was this other girl. Baby, when they got on that pole and did the damn thing, I was like, oh, y'all badass. Y'all got the job. So Mercedes comes out and she tells the girls, the one that says she wanted one of them ugly ass sweepers, and the other girl, she tells them that they good. Then she's about to call the third girl, and Autumn gets her ass up and says, big booty girl, I want you. Mercedes looked at her like, bitch, I don't want her. I do not want her fat booty. I don't want that fat booty bitch. She says, I don't want that fat booty bitch. And she can't even get her ass up on the pole. And Autumn was like, well, you can teach her. She said, I ain't no damn coach. Well, she said, I ain't no motherfucking coach. She says, yes, you are. So, Autumn is getting a little too, as my grandmother used to say, Autumn is getting a little bit too big for her britches. Autumn is getting too big for her britches. That's what she doing. So Big L, he comes in, he tells Uncle, he says, boss. So Uncle Clifford and Autumn say, yes. He says, you got company. So the company we got is Corbin and we got Andre with us. I'm like, oh, these two, okay. So you guys, I'm gonna pause here and move forward. So you guys, we see Keyshawn. So Keyshawn is at home. She at the refrigerator, she getting some lemonade, and then she sees Derrick's phone lights, it lit up. And when she looked at Derrick's phone, you guys remember last week Derrick was telling her about a job interview that he had. Well, come to find out, Derrick didn't get that managerial position. Aw, too sad. So sad. So then we see Derrick, old punk ass, outside with the sheriff. This little punk ass bitch is trying to press charges against Diamond for what happened at the Pynk on murder night. I was like, oh, you little fuck ass bitch. Diamond really should have beat your ass. That Diamond should have beat you worse than what he did. Diamond, tag me in next time, because I can handle you. I got him. You ain't even got to worry about breaking a sweat. I can handle that. I can handle. You want me to handle up on that little nigga, on that white boy for you when he called you a gutter nigger? Next time he say gutter nigga, we gonna show him what a gutter nigga can do. I got you, Diamond. I got you, Diamond. You ain't got to raise a finger to that bitch. You ain't got to raise a finger to the bitch. But the sheriff also told Derrick that if I do charge Diamond with anything, I'm gonna then have to charge you with something. I'm like, what you want to do now? Huh? You want to do something? You feeling froggy, bitch? I'm like, fuck out of here. So the baby cries. Derrick goes. Keyshawn was gonna go check on the baby, but Derrick said, "Nah, let me do it." So Keyshawn is sitting outside talking to the sheriff. The sheriff and her talking about her dancing. He's like, hopefully you're not doing. I think what he was trying to allude to is hopefully she's not doing stuff like what only people were doing on OnlyFans at the beginning of the pandemic. But shit, bitch, that was lucrative money, and that was money when people didn't have a damn job. So shit, you got to pay these bills some kind of way. So shit, as Erykah Badu say, work ain't honest, but it pays the bills. Yes, it does. Like, work ain't honest, but bitch, it pays the bills. So she had one of her business cards, and she provided it. She was gonna give it to him. Oh Jesus, I'm already, Lord John, I am wet. Oh, we have to turn this card back on because my shirt is sweaty. But she gave him a business card. He was asking her about did she ever find out the name of Autumn's real name? She said rule number 1 of a stripper, you don't ever ask her what her real name is. So then we see Mercedes. So she's got the 2 new girls. I don't know their names right away, so for right now I'm gonna be calling them the new girls. But she's teaching them some tricks. And you guys remember in last week's episode that Mercedes had some issues with her shoulder, and she's still having issues with her shoulder. So one of the girls say, "You want me to go down to the 7-Eleven and get you some of that green alcohol?" And Big L is laughing. She's like, "Big L, what the fuck you laughing at?" She said, "Them little bitches." She says, "Them little bitches calling me old, ain't they?" Definitely so. So then we see the meeting with Uncle Clifford, Autumn, Andre, and what's that other, Corbin. So they're offering them $500,000 for the Pynk. But Uncle Clifford says, absolutely not. And Uncle Clifford tells them, thanks to what he did, the people got to vote on that casino. And he says, I doubt that the niggas gonna come out to vote for what I'm calling him, your racist ass, white ass brother, Wayne. So then Uncle Clifford tells him the Pynk is not on the auction block. Autumn like, girl, we are not ready to open up the Pynk yet. And he was like, we don't even have a damn DJ. She's like, we can have Big L. I mean, he's been using this CD. He was Uncle Clifford. She was like, Big L, fuck no. So, baby, like I said earlier, Miss Autumn Nights is feeling herself. She's like, follow my lead. I was like, oh, okay. A bitch gets some money, and a bitch thinks she doing the damn thing. Okay, bitch. Okay, little bitch. Okay. So Uncle Clifford and her got into it, and Uncle Clifford said to himself, I am too much of a cat to be fucked by a kitten. I was like, you better do it. So Mercedes come in like, who the fuck approved this? That thing right there. She's like, that's on Uncle Clifford's birthday. Is this some like kind of, Google map Google calendar that I should have kept up with? Is what Autumn said. Girl, now that you know that it is his birthday, you can't have a celebration, but okay, girl, do you. let's pause here and move forward, you guys. So we're back. So, Patrice Woodbine, that old raggedy, that old raggedy ass woman. Where the blessings reside, where the blessings reside. Girl, go to hell, Patrice. I'm with Miss Ernestine. How did that hoe become a pastor? So Uncle Clifford comes home and tells, Grandma Ernestine about what's going on at the Pynk with Autumn. Grandma Ernestine was like, I don't know why you haven't unlived that bitch. I was like, damn. So Clifford talking about he don't want to celebrate her birthday. She's like, I'm 40 years old. I live at home with my grandmother, and I ain't had no dick in 5 months. Oh God, baby, Miss Ernestine was like, try not having no dick in 15 years, bitch. So then there's a knock at the door. She's like, Clifford, nigga, come here. So Uncle Clifford didn't come. So Miss Ernestine go open the door, and it's Lil Murda there. She's like, Murda? She's like, I can't hear you, baby, with that thing on your mouth. So he pulls the bandana down. So he's coming over, to talk to Uncle Clifford. Meanwhile, Uncle Clifford did come through. He was trying to tiptoe. Uncle Clifford's pronoun is she and her. So Uncle Clifford, she came through, and Uncle Clifford, there's a mirror. Murda could see her in the mirror. So Murda was just like, tell Clifford that, I've been texting her and the messages have been going unresponded. And Murda tells Miss Ernestine that he's going on tour and he just wanted to make things right with Uncle Clifford. Aw, Murda really loves him some Uncle Clifford. Aw, because he said he could have handled things better. And once Lil Murda left, Grandma Ernestine said, you talking about missing some dick. Amazon just delivered it to your front door. I was like, ain't that the truth? The dick you wanted is right there at the front door. I would have said, grandmother, you gotta move because there go my dick. And I need that dick. So yeah. So next up we see Andre. So Andre, he is back he makes it to Tydell's house. But then he notices the water hose. And the water hose, it's like going from this house to this house to this. It's one big connector, and it's just going to different houses. So he follows it, and he walks up on this dude in a wheelchair, and the dude pulls a gun on him, and the man was like, that is Tydell's godson. Put that shit down. He's like, nigga, you need to announce yourself next time before you do some shit like that. So he's asking him about the water hose, and they say, well, Tydell, which, despite how you might feel about Tydell, he was, with this situation, he was doing something good for his community. So anybody who, people were behind on their water bill maybe 5 months, and the dude in the wheelchair says even some are behind up to 5 years. So what Mayor Ruffin was doing was he was paying the people's bill, and that's how he was paying the bill, and they were able to get water. I'm like, oh, that is nice. But he was still a shady ass person. So then Andre gets back to the house, and Andre finds all the the bills where he had paid for the people's water. Then he finds this video of a young him and Mayor Ruffin. That's all I gotta say. So you guys, I think I want to pause here and move forward. So next up, Derrick. So we see Derrick, old bitch ass. So you guys remember in last week's episode, remember that Keyshawn hid all those diapers so that way she can get out the house. Well, Derrick says, so did you go down to the dollar store so you could see a diamond? She's like, no, I did not. That's not what I did. She says, I went down there because I wanted a moon pie. That is one thing I have never eaten. I've never had a moon pie. I don't even know. I know isn't it like marshmallow and something? I've never had a moon pie. I've never had a moon pie. I'm gonna have to try one. So Derrick knows exactly when this girl went to the dollar store. I was like, bitch, if you don't run, This motherfucker just literally sat here and told you you went to the dollar store at 12:24 on Thursday. And then you asked him how he knew. He said he got a tracker on you. Bitch, I get out of the house. I would get out of that house quick and you can say boo to me. Ain't no way. There is something wrong with that dude. So she then tells him about the tour. He's like, nah, because he don't want her going in and out of them ghetto ass clubs. I was like, interesting choice of words from him. A ghetto ass club. But you ain't believe Diamond when he said that he called him a gutter nigger. And then you ask him if he called Diamond a gutter nigger. And he says he would never say that. But he freely said them ghetto ass clubs. I bet you he met her. I bet he probably met. Did they ever tell us how Mississippi and I don't remember. Did they ever tell us how Mississippi and him met? I bet you it was in one of them ghetto ass clubs. Bet you it was in one of them ghetto ass clubs. Bitch. Can't stand him. So, we see Lil Murda and Wody. When I saw Wody driving that car, I'm like, this is a hearse. I was like, this has got to be a hearse that Wody is driving. Then when you see Murda in the backseat, I'm like, yep, I knew it. I'm like, this is a hearse. Baby, ain't no way in the hell I would be in the backseat, front seat. You know, I always think about that when it comes to people who drive hearse. I couldn't. Oh God, it disturbs me. I'm sorry. To think about it, that you are driving a car with a dead body in the back. I could not do it. So yeah, more power to. I always wonder how much do people get paid at those funeral homes. Oh my God, how much does it cost? How much do you get paid to embalm a person's body? How much do you get paid to style? Put the person's the makeup on the body, on the corpse. How much do you get paid to put the clothes on the corpse? How much do you get paid to stage that corpse? Oh no, baby, no. And I thought about. I did not think about. I was about to say. I thought. Well, I kind of did think about it with my mom. I kind of thought about it with my mom when she died. I was like, it just kind of ran through my head. I'm like, wow, somebody's actually dressing my mother, styling her hair, putting makeup on her. It's just like, oh God. It's a thought that, just runs through your head. I just be like, damn, you can pay me enough money to do that kind of shit. Hell fuck nah, bitch. So, Murda calls DJ Never Scared. He's asking him, is he coming with them? Never Scared said, no, because Never Scared is in Atlanta working with an artist. So then we see as Wody and, again, I'm just trying to figure out why we in a hearse. Like, we couldn't come up with nothing better than the hearse. We couldn't find no better alternative than the hearse. There was nothing better. I mean, y'all do have the family car. That's big enough. The family car. We could have took the family car. That is big. That is a big car. That is a big car. I'm so stuck on this damn hearse. But they went to a prison and picked up somebody. I don't even know what his name is. They never said it, but it is. That's it. We're going to pause here, you guys, and move forward. So next up we see Rome. So Rome, he's talking to Keyshawn and to Derrick. And he's laying out to Keyshawn and to Derrick what he got set up for her. And Keyshawn gonna sit here and say that Derrick is in the running to be a manager for this managerial position, and I was like, say what? I was like, this gotta be I'm like, this bitch is up to something, because you know damn well he didn't get that position. And I was like, what does she got planned? So Derrick then says to Rome that he doesn't like the way that Lil Murda looks at Keyshawn. I mean, they're in a music video. They're trying to sell it, so they have to give that appearance that he is attracted to her, even if he is not attracted to her. So what are you upset about, you little redneck bitch? The day that Derrick meets his match, his untimely demise, I will be happy. So at this point, I'm wondering if Keyshawn is bluffing with Rome, because then we see Rome, he was talking to Murda, Wody, and the other guy who played like he was dying. Oh God, the game, it was hilarious. So I think Rome. A part of me feels like Rome was in on it because he said whatever happens next is on her. So he's leaving it up to Keyshawn. So I was like, okay. I'm not following, but I guess I'll follow. So next up, we see the Pynk is open, packed house. Ooh. And this is the beginning of the pandemic. This is the beginning of the panini. And you see all these people in that club. This is before vaccines came around. I was just looking, I'm like, oh God. I wouldn't have been able to do it. Because I don't think, okay, let me think. When did I start? Because actually, no, I didn't start going out officially. Well, when they opened things up. Well, Texas was one of the first states to open up. Texas and Georgia. When Texas opened back up, it took me about at least a good month before I went and got my manicure and pedicure. It was a month before I even did that. And it was another two before it was like another you guys actually remember when I first started going back out to eat. Because I did not readily start going back out to eat. I took my time with that one too. And traveling, I didn't do that until I didn't start traveling until 2021. So yeah, when I saw them people and I'm like, oh God, that is a cesspool of COVID. So let's pause here, you guys, and move forward. So we see Uncle Clifford. She is down on, about her B-Day, but one of her friends texts her, happy birthday, bitch. So then she goes on Instagram and she's looking at everybody that's at the Pynk. She's looking at Lil Murda's Instagram, and Grandma Ernestine tells her, come take the trash out because it smells like a hoe's coochie around the first of the month. I was like, oh my God. Not it smells like a hoe's coochie around the first of the month. So Uncle Clifford, she takes the trash out. She's like, grandmother, I took the trash, and she said not the recyclables. So Uncle Clifford, she takes it out, and when she takes the trash out, you see these ghost face around her, and she was like, what the fuck is going on here? So she gets kidnapped, and she's thrown into the to the trunk of this car. So then we move back over to the Pynk. So at the Pynk, we see big booty bartender. She is on the bar top, and she is twerking. I was like, girl, not the bartender is twerking. But I mean, hell, shit. Mama gotta make her money, so shit. It is what it is. Mama gotta make her coins. She gotta make her coins. Then we see old girl who Uncle Clifford said something to her about her baby daddy. Remember, she said she didn't know who her baby daddy was? Well, it's this guy that thinks he's her baby daddy there, and they arguing about it. I was like, what in the fuck? So then Big L ain't at the DJ booth. Big L is tending to the to a fire. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, Miss Autumn Knots. Should have listened to Uncle Clifford. You should have listened, but you didn't. You should have listened, but you didn't. How you feeling now? How you feeling now, boo? So, let's see where we're at now, you guys. The people that took Uncle Clifford, those are some of his good girlfriends. They took him to a party, and they're celebrating Uncle Clifford for her 40th birthday. And shout out to Relly, where the money resides, where the money resides. He was one of her girlfriends. Or one of her friends, let's just say that. So, Uncle Clifford, she's still down, but her friends basically were telling her, like, bitch, because she showed them a picture of Lil Murda. They're like, oh, shit, bitch. Go after that. If you want that boy, go after him. Absolutely. Go after. Girl, go get your man. Go get your man, girlfriend. Go get your man. But at the same time, bitch, Uncle Clifford, baby, she gonna get her some. But we're gonna talk about that in a minute. Oh no, that was that. That scene. I actually followed that guy that the one that had sex with Uncle Clifford, actually gave Uncle Clifford some head. I actually follow him on I follow him on Twitter. I have two Twitters. I follow him on my second Twitter, the private Twitter. He's actually from here. He's actually from Dallas. He's a rapper, and he's part of the LGBT community. You guys, let's pause here and wrap up the episode. All right, you guys. So back at the Pynk. So the new girls who are gonna be on the pole, you know, them and Mercedes, they get up there. They do the damn thing. I would have, bitch, just throw the money. Just take all my money, bitch. Just take it. Take everything I got. Take it all. It's yours. I don't need it. What for? So they did the thug dizzle. They did the thug dizzle. At one point, those two young ladies, I think they went off script of what they were supposed to do. And, you know, Mercedes was looking at them and how the crowd was, you know, loving what they were doing. And Mercedes got her ass on that pole, and her shoulder, she having issues with that shoulder. That shoulder went out on her and she fell. I was like, oh damn, Mercedes. So then Mercedes, she wakes up and we see Diamond. So I don't know what the fuck Diamond was doing, but her body was convulsing. I was like, oh, okay. So then he took something out of her arm, out of her shoulder, and it was 7 pounds. He was like, you know, it takes about 7 pounds to pull a trigger. Talking about motherfucking Autumn and Montavious. So he puts it in the scale. Then he opens the window and it goes out the window. I was like, bitch, what was that? So I'm with Mercedes when she told Autumn, bitch, you gotta go. Bitch, you gotta go, and you gotta go tonight. So then Derrick, he tells Keyshawn he didn't get the job. So I was like, okay, so she was playing him all along. Bitch, we saw Keyshawn and she seduced the fuck out of Derrick. I was like, okay, bitch, I ain't mad at you. I am not mad at you. I ain't mad at you for that, but I am still mad at you for what you did to Family, aka Diamond, when you pulled that gun on him. I ain't forgave you yet, bitch. I have not forgiven you, Keyshawn. So then we see Autumn. She's at the Pynk, and Andre comes. And this heifer, sound like this heifer's considering selling the Pynk. Autumn, if you even consider selling the Pynk, I'm going to jump through the TV screen and whoop your ass. I'm going to whoop your ass and that wig that you got on. I'm going to beat you in that wig. You think about it. You think about it, heifer, me and you going to have we going to fight. Two people gonna catch an ass whooping. Two people can catch an ass whooping this season. Autumn and Derrick. Derrick has been needing an ass whooping from me since season 1. Derrick, I'm on that ass, Derrick. I am on your motherfucking ass. But that's it, you guys. That's the episode. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on your post notifications. Share the video, you guys. And until next time, stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Remember, wash your hands, wear a mask, socially distance, be blessed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.